Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is a video response to Keeper of the Fortress. Keeper of the Fortress, if you're watching, I'm a longtime fan. Enjoy pretty much all of your videos. And am looking forward to hopefully posting responses to potentially a lot of them coming up. This one is about my favorite armies to play in Warhammer 40k. Maybe War Machine might go that way. But for right now, let's talk 40k. Space Marines. Let's talk Space Marines. They're not my favorite, but you gotta love them. Basically, saying that you don't like Space Marines is saying that you just don't like really cool stuff. You know, Space Marines, they're awesome. The power armor, the bolters, gets me every time. And you know, Chaos Space Marines with horns. Yes, please. That's fantastic. You know, you put a nice set of horns on anything, it's 1,000 times cooler there. And then they get the demons, you know, the monstrous creatures. That's all very cool, but not my favorite. My favorite are the orcs. I don't play orcs. I don't know really anybody that seriously plays orcs, but their fluff, their play style, and everything that they are, their force organization, you know, it's just awesome to me. You know, the orc mentality. For the boys, Wog. I love it. You know, the fact that none of their technology really should work, but it does, that's hilarious. There was a quote in the Orc Codex about Orc Chain of Command and why orcs are better than people. Well, first off, because they're green, and green is best. But orcs are inherently better than people, because people are all the same size. So there's no way to tell who's in charge. And that's why we're always fighting for power and, you know, authority. And when I read that, that cracked me up, because when you first look at it, it just strikes you as funny, but you know, you can kind of look at it and see deeper into it, you know, that maybe we can't pick a leader because we're all the same size. Maybe it would be easier for us if presidential candidates were all 8 feet tall. That would be strange more than anything, but hilarious, you know. I think the orcs have a good system. A system that makes me laugh, and you know, I would be happy being an orc in the 40k universe. I can say that with some certainty. I mean, you know, they don't really suffer through hardships. They're too hard to care. They don't have to deal with extreme temperatures. You know, their skin is too thick. I'm pretty sure pain isn't a big deal to them. You know, they're pretty much fungus. They're plant people. They just get really, really excited about fighting stuff. And hopefully getting bigger. And therefore, you know, by implication being the best. Because big is best. And that is why orcs are my favorite. And keep in mind, I don't play orcs. Probably never will. I just think they're awesome and hilarious. Warhammer Fantasy. Now, I have never played a game of fantasy. I played like a sample game. I never played like a real game of fantasy. I don't really have any strong ties to any of the factions, but I think that the vampire counts are really cool. I like their whole spawning undead kind of feel. You know, the Vargulfs, which is like the giant bat. You know, that's awesome. I like undead, you know, zombie vampire kind of stuff. And in War Machine, I love the Protectorate of Menoth, because they kind of they hearken to the Imperium of Man, because of that strict religious regime kind of thing they got going on, and purging with holy fire. And I love that, that kind of relation back to 40K that I can draw from it. And that's about it. I'm gonna steal your sign off for this one because I don't know what to say. So until next time, take it easy.